Hello, family of light, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading. So this is a woman with a butterfly, a man with a star and a Merkaba, and a dove, peace. I think that's the laurel leaf, or I can't remember. Oh wait, can you even see it? There you go. So go ahead and pick from these three and let's get started. Use the timestamps below in the comments or description. More than likely it'll be in the description, but excuse me. Let me take a sip of that oh so important coffee. All right, let's get started here. So this is the card that you chose, and it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Nice. All right, so we're using the After Tarot. I've been guided lately to turn all the cards upright, because what I do is I ask the guides and the higher self of those who are going to be seeing this video and need to hear these words to come in and assist me. So I don't really, oops, some cards got turned over. And if you like this video, please put a thumbs up, because it will help spread this video around to assist people who need to hear it. And these cards are all up in arms here. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is that we're taking the ones that are the wrong way here. Looks like, oops, that is not it. All right, so this is going to be what your person is thinking and feeling. And I apologize if I didn't say that at first, but you'll see in the description, because Spirit tends to get me all discombobulated. I'm going to blame it on them. Let's see. I think that is all, my friends. All right. Let's see here. Spirit, for the collective energies who are going to pick number 1, give me the highest and best information. So what I do with the thinking and feeling spreads is I do thinking, feeling, and then the results. And then of course I do a lot more cards after that. All right, so that came out, and this was an extra, so we're gonna take it. All right, you guys. So as far as what they are thinking, they're definitely up in their head about you, and they have retreated. They're feeling a lot of love for you. And when I go quiet, it means that I'm listening to Spirit. So bear with me here. Yeah, they want to offer you their cup of love. But this is what they're doing with this, staying in their hermit mode. This is how they're brooding. They're looking at all the passion they have for you. And they're like, is this worth it? But what if I get my heart broken? You know, so they're definitely up in their head. Interesting for this, it might be flipped. This might be what they're feeling and this might be what they're thinking. Because this is all symbols of being, you know, in the material world up in your head. So they're definitely looking, you might have offered them something. Because with this Queen of Pentacles here, they're definitely looking at it. You know, even here, they're studying it. They're seeing if it's worth it. They're really weighing it. But they know that there's love. There's zero doubt that they know there's love. With the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, they want to offer a grounded offer filled with love. You know, and here they're wanting to offer it. But the Knight of Pentacles is not the most fastest moving knight. They're going to, you know, you can tell here that they're taking their sweet time to figure this out. Which is all well and fine, right? You don't want somebody rushing in and going, oh, wait, just joking. Sorry, I don't feel it. Right? So with this Judgment card, the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, tell me more about this, Spirit. At the moment, you're feeling a little judged because you're like, this isn't this hard. You know, like, pull your head out, so to speak. You know, because you want to stop this judgment and then move on to the celebration, to this, yeah, let's do this. Let's date, let's hang out. You know, or if you're in a committed relationship, you know, let's try this again. Let's reboot. You know, and here you're going within too. You know, because you're like, well, if this person's that uncertain about me, then what am I doing? But I feel like you are connected to, with this High Priestess, it shows someone who's got their energy well in hand. It's like you're in between these two pillars, the salt and the pepper is what I call them. Or well, I just call them right now. But, and maybe that has some kind of significance. You know, dark, light. Maybe one of you's light skin, one of you's dark skin. I don't know. I usually don't pay too much attention to that. But when I do see these cards, this particular card, it just looks like salt and pepper shakers. But I always get confused because I'm like, but that's not salt and pepper. Anyway, I digress. So, but, you know, don't feel like they are judging you. They're judging their capability of being able to pull this off. I mean, because look at the trepidation on this person's face. You know, it's like they're not real happy with themselves. You know, they're not exuding confidence. How's that? You know, but they... This is why I love so many different kinds of cards. Because with the Knight of Cups here, look how they're drinking from the cup, but they're looking like, do you see that I'm doing this? This person's very insecure about this. But there's no doubt there's love. I can feel that there's love. You know, your person is a gentle soul. They get on your nerves and they can be a little brash and egotistical sometimes, I also feel. But, you know, for the most part, they've got a good head on their shoulder and they're trying to do their best. You know, when their emotions are involved, you know, just give them a little time. So here is the Ten of Pentacles with this Hermit card. So this is what they might be also considering is, can I offer the Ten of Pentacles? Do I have the resources to offer the happy home? You know, this lavish, not lavish lifestyle, but a comfortable lifestyle full of love and happiness. This is what they're contemplating. Oh, how sweet. Like I said, this is the after tarot. So, you know, they offered their cups and now they're like snuggle-lugging. So with this Ace of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups, oh my God, I'm going to cry, you guys. And I'm not joking. That's awesome. So with this Ten of Wands here, comes the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is figuring out, and I never say this in my readings. I think this is the first time ever, possibly, but I think this person's about to propose to you. And they're figuring out the logistics, like, can I offer the money? You know, this is the comfort. Can I offer the love? Do I want to offer the love? Do I want to build something solid with them? You know, and yeah. So with the Queen of Pentacles comes the Five of Cups. So they're just, and this is their fear, that you are going to not take these two cups. You're going to be like, well, you know, I thought I was interested, but no, I'm not. Sorry. So this is their fear, because, you know, this is also representing you as well, where you're like, you know, because here's the Ten of Pentacles and here's the Queen. So you're like, okay, well, you're offering me it and I can see my reflection in it. So it seems like it's something that I can see myself in. And, you know, this is their fear, is that you're going to be like, sorry, no, I think I won't. I appreciate it though. And with this Ace of Swords, yeah, they have a lot of doubt. Like, they're just going to have to work through their doubt because they're fearful that you're going to walk away. You know, and maybe for some of you, it was something where you got to the breaking point where you're like, look, either you want to have a committed relationship with me and move it to the next level, or you don't. Because I feel like some of you, it might be that you've been living together and now you're like, okay, it's time to make this legit. And it's either, you know, the proverbial shit or get off the pot. And so this is probably, and maybe you guys have had some time apart where you're like, okay, why don't you go ahead and think about it and get back to me if you have any interest. Maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't. And so this person's seriously considering it, but they do have a lot of fears. They have a lot of fears about it. The Knight of Pentacles, what is this about? But they also have great hope and great faith. And it's interesting because when I see this, I'm hearing that they have faith in you. But it's the fear that's getting in the way. And can they really offer the things, the material things that they think that you deserve? I think there's a situation of, you know, do I deserve this person? So it's not only fear, it's a little bit of self-esteem too, right? So the Judgment here with the Six of Swords. So it's moving into calmer water, which is great. You've got the Three of Cups here, which is the celebration card, and comes the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is working very hard to achieve this Ten of Pentacles here. They're working at it. They're really thinking like whatever you said to them, put them in their feelings and put them in their mind where they're like, okay, my person's not messing around anymore. And if I can't show up, you know, are they going to continue to walk away? And with this High Priestess too, I feel like I needed two cards here, is the Knight of Wands. So they're going to come rushing in. They're going to let go of their fear. And, you know, what they're going to offer you here with the Knight of Cups is the world. So I think the proposal is coming. You know, if anything, it's an up-leveling hardcore. Because not everybody's situation is going to be what I described. That's for some of you where you're like, you know what, either get in or get out. You know, because it definitely put them in this dark night of the soul where they're like, oh, okay, well, what do I want? You know, I get it. Let's see. Spirit, what other cards do we want to offer here? Because we know that they have to work through their fears, work on their finances is what they're doing, and they're going to be offering you the world here in their cup of love. They're just going to have to get over their fear of rejection. And here is we're going to take Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards here. Alrighty. Detachment. So I think, and this is awesome, because you know how I was talking about like the mind and the heart. And whatever you said, whatever you did, it took this detachment of the head and, you know, emotion. The water is emotions to me. So now their mind is swimming in emotions, if that makes sense. And the ship is coming. So if you were concerned, don't be. All right. I think that this is just going to take a little time. I don't feel like it's going to take a whole lot of time. I don't like to give time frames because this is a general reading and everybody's time frame is going to be different. If you would like a personal reading from me, check the description box down below. But otherwise, guys, this looks great. I mean, this person's coming in. They're figuring out how they sit with this whole thing. And I congratulate you. And I'm super freaking nosy. So if you want to tell me in the comments down below what your situation is here, because like I said, you know, I think it definitely is going to go in the direction of a committed relationship. You know, depending on where you know, which each person's relationship is, but comment down below what that is, because I definitely feel like a commitment is definitely on the horizon. Whatever you had asked for, this person wants to give it to you. They just, I think, you know, the reason why they were dragging their feet is because of the fear. And because it was a comfortable place. If you weren't pushing them, then they didn't have to face their fear, right? So, all right, you guys, I hope that that was helpful. Please like this video if it resonated so it can get spread around and assist other people who need to hear this beautiful, beautiful message. All right, pile number one, make sure in the comments that you put which pile you got. And so if you come back to this video, because this is a timeless video, you will know to not choose the same one or choose the same one if you want to hear it again. All right, you guys, see you on the next one. Medium of the Light Tarot. Gonna take me a sip of coffee. All right, you guys, let's get started here. So this is the man with the star that you chose. The message is, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So no doubt that this person has the feels for you, that's for sure. Let's see. This is the Everyday Tarot, if you are interested. All right. So if you like this video, please know that I have many pick of cards. If you're new here, welcome. I have many new subscribers, and I am so thrilled and excited that my content brings value to your guys' life. Certainly brings value to mine. So once again, if you feel called to like it and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope that I can earn your subscription today. All right, let's get started. The Empress. And I don't even know if the beginning of the video, because I was kind of scattered, if I had mentioned it's going to be what your person's thinking and feeling. And obviously, you got it from the title. But we've got the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles. And I've been called lately, for the people who have been with me for a while, that to turn all my cards over, you know, to be upright. That because I've been calling in the higher selves and the guides whose people are going to read this or listen to this video to get the healing information they need from them. So this is packed full of information from your guides. And if you would like personalized reading where it isn't generalized, then check out the the description box below. Cards are flying, people. All right, so we got this one, which is the Hierophant and Temperance. Ooh, this is looking pretty good so far, peeps. Ooh. All right. So, generally, this is going to be what they're thinking. This is going to be what they're feeling. With the last one I did, it was actually switched. But, I mean, regardless, you're getting the general information. So, the Empress here, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. You know, and this one's so interesting because look how many major arcana there are. The Magician, the Hierophant, and Temperance. And then there's Strength and the Empress. But over here with how they're feeling, and, you know, and even this card here described that they very much are in love with you. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there's definitely some major epiphanies here for them. What they're thinking is they see you as their Empress. You know, that Queen of Queens, the King of Kings. You know, and this is masculine and feminine energy, so flip the storyline as it reads for you. You know, they see you as a prosperous person. On your own, as a single person, you're prosperous. And that you bring so much to them and their relationship, you guys' relationship. You know, and here, this person is facing this person. So this, you know, they're coming to you. In their mind. And here, with what they're feeling, yeah, they're wanting to manifest this. They want a commitment from you or with you. And they're going to have patience for it. Because I was noticing here that, you know, they're coming towards you. Your single self is facing them, but your Empress is facing away from them. You know, there's a point where you're like, I don't know if you're quite the person that is my emperor. Yes, you're a knight, but I want an emperor. So this is what they're thinking that's going on here. Or, you know, this is representing their fear, I would say. And here, the Magician is facing this knight. So they're manifesting their feelings are definitely not only in their head, they're in their heart. Going towards you. You know, and the Hierophant too, it's facing. So they definitely want to have this long-term commitment with you. And here with the Temperance, they know that this is, you know, something that's going to take time. You know, and the storyline here, because this is thinking, feeling. With the Four of Wands here, gosh, this is a good reading. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups, they're wanting to offer you their love and their commitment, their fiery passion. But again, they know they're going to have strength on this. Now, this is completely about how they're feeling, and this is why you're here, right? But for me, I need to know why, because I'm nosy, and that's a part of the story, is trying to figure out what the situation is so I can best serve you guys. What is it? Okay. Because I was going to ask, what is it that's holding you back from this? And this card flipped out. Abandoned. So in the past, you've been abandoned. And your heart is a little closed because you don't want to go through this again. And why else? Give me more information, Spirit. Yeah, your heart was broken before. Most definitely. You know, and when I'm talking about these two, the energy is so heavy. This person's energy here is very much light, airy, focused, knows what they want, knows how to go and get it, and it's going towards you. Spirit, give me more information here, please. And flip the storyline as it reads, but they're saying you're scared because you see the potential in this too. That you are not quite ready for this because you weren't ready. You were dealing with a broken heart and feeling abandoned. Second time the Temperance card came out here. Temperance, patience. So there's definitely some patience, you know, but if you're worried about them not really being sincere about this offer, there's devotion. They definitely are. There's definitely devotion here. You know, divine masculine came out. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling like this could be a twin flame situation. And you're the runner and they're in their divine masculine here. And where do I want to put this? Because there's so much space. Yeah. So you need to go and do your healing. You need to figure it out. And I'm not trying to push you, but I'm a pushy person, so I can't help it. So anyway, I digress. So you need to go and do your healing. You need to do some contemplation here. So you need some alone time to be like, you know, what do I need to do here? You know, because you don't want to be bound forever, you know, to this old situation, you know, because how sad it would be if you've got, you know, someone who is a divine counterpart and you're wounded enough to where you are refusing to see that this golden opportunity is sitting right in front of you. You know, and I see so many people do it too, where they're like, oh, I've been hurt before and so my heart is broken and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but I am, because everybody does it. I've even done it. But you've got to have the understanding that this is your time. This is your time to heal. This is your time to walk away emotionally from what isn't fulfilling you. You know, and I'm going into your healing now because this, you've got like a freaking beautiful offer here. But no, you're not able to handle it yet. I'm sorry if I'm getting all, you know, the massive beat, but come on. You know, Spirit didn't hand you this love so you could throw it out. Because what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you are literally pushing this person away. You are rejecting their offers. Because I think internally, you know that this is a high level situation here. This isn't like a regular dating schmo-s, you know. But you've got to end the old cycle, because you're still in this old cycle of, you know, abandonment, you know, heartbreak. You've got to let that go. And, you know, and there's nothing wrong with telling this person who's sitting here, you know, loving you and saying their love for you is deep as the ocean, by saying, hey, you know what? I'm not quite ready. However, I'm going to go do my healing and go from there, you know, because you want to get past this barrier. Because I feel that your fear is so strong that you can't seem to push through it. And of course, if it's a barrier, if it's a inner brick wall that you haven't broken down yet, go within, go do some meditation, bring a sledgehammer with you or manifest one and break it down. Because you got this. I mean, just yesterday, we entered into the age of Aquarius. You know, what I'm getting from Spirit, and if you're interested and you feel like you are an advanced soul, there is an advanced soul video that you can watch about just that, the solstice, you know, the conjunction, and the beginning of the age of Aquarius. So you've got this. I mean, what a beautiful place to be. This is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I'm not focusing on him because he's like, I'm here, I got it, I want to offer this. And, you know, here's the Hierophant offering you the Four of Wands and their cup of love. They know that they have to have temperance and strength because they know that you're their empress or emperor, depending on how the energy reads for you, right? But, sorry, I get on my tangent when I'm like, what? There's love here, girlfriend. What are you doing? All right, so Spirit, what else would you like to impart? This is what I'm hearing. Have the strength to look into your heart and see what's there. You're not going to be as scared as you think you are. There's not going to be terrible monsters in there that you cannot slay. And remember, if you were to encounter a scary monster within your own heart, it's just a part of you who wants to be healed. And I think this person has all the patience and the love to help you. And Spirit is saying, just be honest with them. Because I feel like this person is fairly advanced. They might have even mentioned, you know, the soulmate twin flame word to you. And like I said, I'm nosy, so leave a comment down below on what the scenario is. But you've got all the makings of a happy, happy life. And they're willing to go, you know, this is a major situation for them. For their feelings to be in all majors, Magician, Hierophant, and the Temperance, they've got all the manifesting skills. They've got all the knowledge, you know, this higher learning, this want to commit to you. And then there was the devotion. And the Temperance is the patience to see that alchemy needs to happen here. And they understand that. This is a beautiful reading, pile 2. Please, 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 if this resonated with you, make sure that you like it so it can get spread around to other people who need to hear this amazing, amazing reading. I love it. I want to stay in it because this person's energy is fabulous. So go within and know that you can slay any demons that you feel like are inside of you. And I'm not meaning literal demons. I'm saying, like, you know, our own inner child, our own inner stories we've told ourselves, or stories that people have told us that we took in as the gospel. So I appreciate your time, and I will see you next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Hugs, hugs, hugs. All right. See you next time. Bye. Let me clear this off and we will get to 3. Let me shuffle this one because this one can come in handy for pile 3. And I am so not sophisticated that I'm not pausing anything because I don't have the ability to do so. Not currently. All right, you guys. So we're starting off with the bird. The bird is the word. Alrighty. So these 2 readings have been really good. Both of them have been phenomenal. If you were thinking about choosing any of the other ones, you might want to do so because those ones were like kickers, all in all the right way. They were kicking me into gear, like my energy is so high that I'm like, oh, I love it. So there's, you know what, this is, as the time that I'm filming this is technically, or whatever, the second day of the age of Aquarius, and I can feel how much energy is pulsing through the collective here. All right. So if you like this video, please put a like on it and subscribe if you are new here. It helps to spread this message of healing and holding and loving. Now I ask that your higher self, your guides come in for anyone, and this is a general reading, that is going to come in and read or listen to pile 3 so they can get the most healing, holding, and loving from this. If you would like a personal reading, check my description box down below. Like, I'm so excited I can hardly talk. Oh. All right, so there is the 5 of Cups. Oh, I forgot we're doing. I don't even know if I mentioned that we were doing thinking and feeling, but of course it'll be in the title, so you will know. And lately, for those who've been around here for a while, Spirit has been telling me, like, you know what, just turn the cards upright, because they're going to tell me what the story is anyway, regardless of what the card is. You know, maybe it's just like a certain image within the card that I need to be focused on. So thinking, feeling. In pile 1, it was switched. Oh my gosh. I am telling you. There is something with this energy, this new energy that's here. The last card 2 had the same 4 of Wands in the same spot. What? Wow. And the 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups was over here. What? Okay. All right. You know what, too? What I've been hearing from other readers who were doing twin flames and soulmate readings, they're saying this new year is going to be like last year was the trial period, the learning, the growing, the healing, and not that it's ever over, but that this new energy, this new year is going to be like the coming together. Yippee! All right. Oh, I forgot to offer the message on this one. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And this is so true. Like, just recently, that's one of my major lessons the guides have been teaching me, is like, trust that there's a higher purpose for what's happening. And when you trust, my God, it just makes things so much easier. All right. Let's see. I think in the past, this person suffered a heartbreak. Actually, what the guides are. When I go silent, it means I'm listening to the guides. That both of you had a heartbreak. Because see how there's these 2 cups here and the 3 here, but then this page of Pentacles is facing this woman here. You know, and don't worry about the genders, just go with the storyline. You know, and here's the Knight of Wands coming towards you. This is interesting. We'll see how it rolls out, but this is very similar to pile 2 so far. They want justice in this situation. They know that they can offer you this King of Wands here, and they're trying to grow it. Like, yeah, it seems like, as I was saying before, like this is supposed to be thinking, this is supposed to be feeling, but it's switched. So in their head, they want the justice. They want you. They are willing and able to take the time to grow it and get there. And with this King of Swords, they are being a little stoic. They might not be showing you their full emotions because, like I said earlier, they've been hurt too. You know, and they can see your trepidation, so they're like, oh, I don't know. You know, but here with the storyline, this is looking pretty fabulous. So it's the Four of Wands here. I mean, look, there's a commitment happening here. And there's the Two of Cups. So there's definitely love here. And the Knight of Pentacles. So they are wanting to offer, what I'm hearing here with this one is that they might travel for work. And so they might not be around as much. And I think that's something that bothers you. But, you know, maybe they're even in the military for some of you. You know, and if that's your storyline, then that's a part of this situation here where they're like, oh, I don't know if you don't know if you want to get into a situation where someone could be killed or gone for long periods of time. Now, Spirit, where do you want me to go next? Okay. So with this Five of Cups is the Queen of Cups. So this is how you see your person. You know, when they're in there not worried about getting their heart broken, or, you know, when they're not in their fears, you know, this is how you see them. And with the Knight of Pentacles here is the Queen of Wands. You also might see her as a bit of a party girl. But your person, because it's weird, it's like I'm almost talking to your person. So your person is so into you. Like they want to manifest this really bad. With the Knight of Wands here, they want to bring forth this fiery energy to you. What I heard is at all cost. You know, and look at this strong character here. Do they not look strong and stoic? Yeah. Male or female. The Justice card, give me more on that. Yeah, they want justice from this, you know, burdens. These emotional burdens that I feel that you are carrying around on your trepidation of this offer. I think they might have already offered you an up-leveling or even a marriage proposal. You know, and with this Seven of Pentacles here, where they're growing something, they're looking to the future with you. You know, it's so interesting. I've used this deck a million times and I've never had so much strong military energy. Never. You know, with this Knight of Swords, where I said they're kind of withdrawn from you because, you know, they don't want to get hurt either. And here's the Moon card. So they're holding back a little bit, which is understandable. Because I feel like they've put their heart on the line. And you're like, Okay, so what I just heard is the reason why you're here at this reading is because you want to be allayed of some of your fears. Yeah, you don't want this Four of Wands to go into a bad judgment situation. And here is the Sun card. So this is the happiest card in the deck with this Two of Cups. So if you took this person's offer, would it be a bad idea? I'm not saying it here in the cards. When you've got the Two of Cups with the Sun, I mean, that's good. And here comes the Chariot. So they are going to whisk you away. And it does look like they do travel. And you guys are going to have to discuss that. You guys are going to, and maybe there's nothing you can do because they are in the military. Or they are in a service where, you know, they make a high paycheck and that's just what they like doing. But you guys will have to negotiate that. And this is a very specific story. This one has gone more into private details about someone traveling and being in the military. So this is something that's a little more specific. So let's see. What can we do to help you allay your fears? Or prove them correct? Because you always have to go on your own intuition, right? If you don't go on your intuition, then you've got nothing. I mean, you can do these as guidance, but this is a general reading. If you want like the full on, look in the comments and we can do a personal reading. But let's see, we're going to go into a little bit of shadow work for you. We're going to ask some questions here. Like, what is your fear here? That's pretty powerful. Artificial heart. So you're concerned that because this person is being stoic, that they are not showing you their emotions, and you're like, oh, is this artificial? Is this a real offer? I guarantee you this is a real offer. And this is another fear of yours. A bird or bride in a cage. Whew, these readings, man. Of course, because if they're traveling a lot, you don't want to be sitting there home alone in your skeleton self. Spirit, what do you say to this? There's ways to work around this. Face your fears. Because they're being stoic and not saying much because they know that they don't want to get hurt either if you reject their offer. But there is a man, woman, he, she, they, whatever it is, whomever it is, this person is ooey gooey and soft and chewy, like Ramblin' Mike always says. And if you haven't checked him out, go check out his channel. He's got a great channel, Ramblin' Mike. But I can tell that this person's like, yeah, they look pretty stoic because they don't want to get hurt, but they love you. And I think there's a part of it where you feel like they don't have the emotional depth, or there's something that's missing where you're feeling like it's artificial. And maybe you're, because you're looking at this reading, maybe you're more of a spiritual person and this person is not. So you're feeling like you don't want to be trapped in a cage going, oh, he got his pretty wife or his pretty, person. But you don't feel like you're fulfilling you. Okay, so that's what Spirit's getting into. So when this person is away, this is when you need to be cultivating you. Because I feel like this person is offering you the key to the kingdom, where you'll be a person of leisure. You won't necessarily have to do a 9-to-5 job if you don't want to. And that goes along with the bride in a cage. But know that their offer is sincere. And even if you go off the deep end of like becoming a woo-woo person and doing tarot cards and, reading chakras and, whatever your passion is, this person's going to go, hee, but they're going to be like, that's my girl, or that's my boy, or that's my person, This person might not have the depth that you feel like you wanted from someone, but they are going to be there for you and they love you. And I feel that you love them too. You just have to get over this fear. Here it's saying, calling the storm. So go into the eye of the storm of your own fear. Because test the waters. If this person has offered you something and you're like, oh, no, don't take my word for it. Call in the storm. You go and do your shadow work and see like, is this really going to fulfill my purposes? Is this going to help me on my mission of why I'm here in this life? Because you want to be able to experience all the beauty that's in this world. And you don't want to be stuck in a cage. So you're going to have to be strong and say, you know what? I want to take your offer. I'm totally into it. I love you too. But I will not be a bride in a cage. I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go find beauty. I'm going to go find myself, my power. And if this person can handle it and you let them know that and they're still interested, well then by God, go for it, girl. And 2, help from above. Don't forget to ask for help from above. And being here, that's what you've done. But do it on your own too, through meditation, through whatever form of healing and expanding your energy that you want to do. Because your fears are valid. but just go into them and see, you know, what's there. So if this resonated with you, please like it so it gets sent out to other people. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because I do these pick-a-cards and other readings as well. So you'll get notification when I upload another one. All right, you guys. And just know this is my passion. I hope that this helped you. Please comment down below. And I will see you next time on Medium of the Light Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. Hugs and kisses.